Hey there, this is Frank Lezitz, the CEO of Viral Marketing, coming to you today from my home office. And you're in store for a wonderful interview on how to get more commissions from your database, how to build your list, how to communicate with it, how to prioritize follow-up. You're going to hear from one of our great clients, Ken, today. He's in Las Vegas. Last year, let me get a couple numbers here for you, Ken. 75% of your business from your database. Last year, you did about 28 to 30 deals from your database. You've been in business since 2001 in Las Vegas.
Yes.
He has about 550 people in his database. So these are like real relationships. These aren't just like, a whole bunch of raw leads. He has 550 people in his database, and his goal is to grow it to 1,000 this year. This year, if he sticks to the plan we talked about today, 55 transactions, but also to kind of even out the ups and downs, I'm assuming, of commission-based sales, is you have a little property management arm too, where you can help people with the property management, which is nice. So we're going to get into the story today of Ken's successful selling real estate. He's doing great. He wants to grow. Obviously hired us, but let's dive into the plan of what he's doing to earn a consistent income. So if you're watching this, you can learn something from Ken's story. Sound good? You excited, Ken? Say hi.
I'm really excited. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having, buddy. All right, so you moved to Las Vegas when?
It was 2001.
2001. Oh, so you're there just right through the crash.
We had a house in California with my then, I guess she's my girlfriend at the time. We hopped on an RV and we headed out Las Vegas. We didn't know anybody. I had an uncle, not a close uncle, but yeah, we ended up here in Vegas.
And you got into the real estate business when, right away, or what year?
So around 2000, I moved to Vegas midway, and I sold cell phones. I worked for a company that we did inside sales, and we sold cellular phones. And halfway through that, I went to real estate school to get my real estate license out here. Got
it. What year was that?
So that was end of 2000, and I got licensed in 2001.
2001. So you had to build your business.
Yeah.
And you probably build up to a point to hit 2008.
Yeah, so I worked, unbeknownst to me, when we bought our new house, you as an agent could represent somebody at a new home development, and you would get paid to represent that buyer. And for the first 7 years, that's all I did was just take people I knew in California and just help them buy real estate here as Las Vegas was growing.
It's a good market. The California is coming to save their money on their taxes.
That they are.
Absolutely. All right. So tell me, up until the point you decided to work with Viral, tell me about how your business worked up until the point you decided to start working with us.
So yeah, there was a lot of ebb and flow. There was just so much. So I had a database and I lost it. Through the down years in Las Vegas, people lost their homes to foreclosure. So I felt like I kept just bouncing around to different things. I worked with buyers. I did REO. I jumped into property management, and then I do call people every morning, expired listings for sale by owners. But I felt like my database was like the redheaded stepchild. I didn't really connect with them. I went for the hunt of new business, and I thought, wow, I still have people that I can reach out to. So I thought, checking out what other people are doing. They're doing these videos. So then I called you guys.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Call us up.
Yes.
We build you your Las Vegas real estate agent video blog, and we reconnect with your existing list. But it took you some time to shoot your first video, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. So just like making your first cold call or your first prospecting call, video, I would watch peers of mine, mentors of mine doing these videos on Facebook, YouTube, and I just, even being in front of this camera today, it's like, wow, this is different. It's out the box. So yeah, getting that first video, that first blog, I think, right? It's not really I think it's sort of a intro video. That was, I think the person I was working with had to call me a couple, 3 times before I manned up and did the video.
It's very hard. You go from, you get into real estate. It's one thing to be calling inside sales for cell phones. Yeah, you're calling, selling a product. But now you got into real estate, you got to call and sell for yourself, which is a big jump. and
Yes.
communication skill, right?
Yes.
I mean, that was probably pretty difficult for you to just to go off and sell yourself as a realtor, and that required some growth and communication skill. And then you're like, oh, I have to get on video,
Yes.
which was a big growth opportunity to say the least, right? But we make it a little bit easier. I mean, we've already recorded a couple-minute video here. It's a lot easier when somebody interviews you.
Yeah,
Like this.
this is cool. I like this. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we do. We actually, for those of you watching this, obviously, if you're a client, get on the call with us here at Viral. We actually fire up a Zoom meeting now like this. I mean, the quality is just fine, and we just have a conversation with you on a topic. And we can edit ourselves out. And it turns into your video, and as long as you're just looking at the camera, the lens like this, see that? As opposed to maybe yourself. See the difference?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can record a very nice video. And over the years, too, I found like the more personal, like in my home office today, my dad's shirt,
Yeah.
the more personal, you tend to get a little more engagement. That's what I found personally on Facebook and whatnot, but besides the point. So you recorded your first videos. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been sending out videos to your list now and communicating with it?
So what are we at? 8, 9 videos, I believe now. So there's over half a dozen. I think we're getting close to the double digits in videos.
And hopefully you're getting a little more comfortable.
I am. I'm getting a lot more comfortable.
Well, you signed up to do an interview with me. I'm proud of you.
I committed to this a few months back, and I thought it's going to be I thought every video that I'd make, I'd get a little bit more comfortable, and I now adopt the ready, fire, aim approach. It's
good. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. Do I stutter a little bit, or am I? It doesn't have being perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Just get something out there, and I think the authenticity of it correlates or it transcends into the message. And when I call people after I send the video, I don't think they're judging me. They're just happy they received something from me of value. So
yes. And that's been the big benefit is you've been sending this content out to your list with good engagement rates, good open rates. People want to hear from you because you have a warm list.
It makes me feel awesome as an amiable person when I get that report. And I'm not a numbers guy. Don't get me wrong. But when I see the report and I see people, the open rate, and then I call my coach, I say, is this good? Is this good? I mean, is this good engagement? And she said, this is better than ever. So that to me tells me, hey, this is good. I got to keep going on this.
It is good, especially when you call your list and they're more receptive to you because they've seen you and watched your content.
Can I say something? When I lost track of people and I would apologize to them for not getting back with them. But now when I do call them on my cell phone, they pick up, and it's just such a warmer, more fun call because, you're a movie, I see you on video now. And that was a great article. It's very interesting. So yeah, it really helps.
Good. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So let's step back now. I want to ask you some questions on kind of what you're doing to sell houses, because viral marketing has to be taken in the context of being a great salesperson. So the viral marketing doesn't replace, it complements, right? So I want to figure out what it's complementing what you're doing. So let's step back. You want to sell how many homes this year?
55.
55 homes. And it's just you, maybe an assistant. What's your team structure? Or your
I don't know if I'd call it a team, but I'm a solo agent. And I have a transaction coordinator that helps other agents in the office, but I'm one of her better clients. And then my property management assistant.
That's good. So you contracted out the transaction management side of it, so you don't have to worry about employees.
I don't want to be a manager. Yeah,
Got it. All right.
So even property management, she sort of manages me, and that runs itself. But I did cross-train her to do some other admin things on the real estate side. So that's my team in a nutshell. Yeah.
Great. So it's you and someone else helping you out. So that's a lot of work. You want to sell 60 homes, and you have to be very efficient with your time. So why don't you tell me what your plan is to start? Okay.
So as you mentioned, it doesn't replace, it complements. So I am a phone, I spend the majority of my time, like right now I should be prospecting, but I'm happy to be here with you.
Thank you.
So I spend 30 minutes in the morning before I start calling. I role play and practice, and then I hit the phones. So I'm on the phones calling expired listings, for sale by owners, and I circle prospect. I call just listed, just solds. and then I do call my past clients and center of influence.
How many attempts do you make, say, in a good day to try to talk to somebody?
Heck or high water, well, attempts, there's got to be hundreds of attempts, but my minimum standard is 30 contacts a day.
Wow. Okay. So there's hundreds of attempts trying to get someone on the phone.
Hell or high water, I'm going to hit the 30 contacts.
Is someone preparing your data and your call sheet for you when you arrive, or are you doing that too?
Well, we have it set up now, so it's just a touch of a button. So I can,
system.
Yes.
Okay. But you speak to 30 people a day.
Yes.
Oh, great. And how long does it take you to have conversations with 30 people?
So I average 10 contacts an hour.
So about 3 hours.
Yeah, and I'll take breaks and I'll goof off a little bit. So yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
But 30 people a day, that's pretty remarkable, man. Most people, I mean, how many other agents in your office do that?
They look at me a little weird. I'm the strange guy who calls on the phone and talks to people, but
and that's interesting. You also said you were amiable. That has to be hard for you.
Hard that people judge.
No, both. Well, both.
Oh,
the judging.
Yeah.
But also, you have an amiable personality that speaks to 30 people a day. Speak to that. I mean, you had to really grow to be able to do that. It's natural to you now.
Yeah, I think proximity is power. You know, again, I hang out with people who do this. You know, and again, they do the video, but we're callers. We like to call. And I remember I had with Jeff Manson, I think you guys run
the CEO of Real Geeks. Yeah, we did a show called Keeping It Real.
Yes. So you gave a little bit of a script on the circle prospecting and how I could add people to the database. And I don't know if I'm answering your question, but I just by saying, hey, a lot of your neighbors want this information. What's a good email address for you to send you relevant topics and videos? If you don't like it, you can always opt out, right? So you get very little resistance on that. So it's an amiable way to connect with people. And yeah, some people will tell me no, but hey, a lot of people tell me yes, right?
Let me give you guys the script he's talking about because I want to
get. Sorry, butcher that script.
No, don't worry about the script. It's more of the principles behind it. I have it up here on the website. Let me share it real quick with the audience. Here it is. Ready? So, hey, Bob, it was great speaking with you. But before you go, what you hear in the national media about real estate maybe isn't what's happening here in Vegas with home prices. I run the local, Las Vegas real estate newsletter, and we send videos out to our clients twice a month. And the videos will help you make smart real estate decisions and help connect the community. What's your best email address? I'd love to send them to you. They're really helpful, and I think you'll enjoy them. Something like that.
I got 10% of that, Frank.
Well, don't worry. You don't have to be exactly on script. But you see how you're leading with value?
Yes.
That's the whole point. You're leading with value. You want to give them something that's helpful. And in return, you want to ask permission.
Yeah, versus
to subscribe. That's all.
Yeah, versus just asking them when they plan on selling. That's huge.
Well, yeah. So if you're speaking to, let's just be 150 people a week theoretically. If you were after this, that would be like the goal. Yes. I mean, you're speaking to 150 people a week. Now, most of them probably say, no, I have no interest in hiring you to sell my home right now, this minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. But you want to end those conversations letting them know that you publish this wonderful newsletter that can help them at least get their email address, or maybe it's some way to stay in touch so you can turn those no's into maybes and eventual yeses while you still hunt for the now business for the paychecks.
I think that was when the light went on with what you guys offer and what you do, is because it's not instant gratification. And yeah, a good majority of those 30 are past clients, and it's hellos and reconnects and things like that. But if those 10 circle prospects or a good conversation.
And those are documented homeowners.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So now I have a place I have it set up on my dialer where I can hit a button and it goes into my database, and then.
Nice. That goes over to us.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, let me, these are also kind of coaching sessions.
I'm getting a lot. That script was awesome. Can I get a copy of that?
Yeah, it's up on the website. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
It's actually right on the blog. Let me show you where I'm at. It depends when you're watching this. But here's our website, Get Viral. This is the video marketing plan that you're following. And up on our blog, there's this post where it has like this new Sisu integration.
Okay.
You can just click that, scroll on down, and in that blog post, I put that script. That's where it's at.
There you go.
Now, there's something else I want to show you. Inside, so one of the things that we added, and I don't think I've done a very good job of getting this message out to all of our clients, is I want you to imagine this for me. So you're putting in all this effort and all this work. Hang on. You're putting in all this effort and all this work to speak to 30 people a day. Like, that's emotionally draining. It's very, you have to be ready. You're up at 7:30 a.m. You're in the office. You're dressed well to feel professional. You're practicing and role playing. You have your numbers. In 3 hours, you are looking for business. There is so much work from a human standpoint that goes into that. I think we can all agree.
Yes.
And you are making sure that, you're trying to monetize as much of that as possible to pay off. And making sure you ask permission to stay in touch and offering them a subscription to your local real estate newsletter at the end of every conversation with that script is one of your first steps, and you're throwing it into your current dialer right now that once a month you just export that and send it over to us, which is fine. All right? But let's step that up one level. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So one of the things that we're going to do is, you're asking permission to send your newsletter to every single person you meet. That's what you're doing. You're doing that already. Mm-hmm. You have 150 opportunities a week to do it. Okay. So what I want to do here at Viral, and this is included in your fee, is I want to create an internal opt-in form you can bookmark on your browser. Okay. So just imagine like a little bookmark on your browser. You click it. Simple. And you'll build your database naturally by offering to stay in touch after every conversation. You're doing that already. And someday you can train your agents to do it too, but that's down the line. But here's how this works. I know it's probably hard to see. Let me zoom in for everyone. But do you see where it says add a subscriber?
Yes.
Who did you receive permission from who wants our newsletter? They will get a confirmation email upon submission. So you met, Sally Sue at 123 Elm Street on the phone. You put Sally Sue's email address in there. Write a little note of how you met this person. And you can put in further information if you want. That way they get any maybe direct mail that you do or whatever. You click submit. Now they go straight into the Viral database.
Okay.
Right? But here's what's really cool. An email will fire out right away saying, it was great to visit with you. You're now subscribed to our video e-newsletter.
Gold.
And it'll have a picture of you. It'll have your reviews. It'll have a beautiful video of you. It'll have a link to search for homes on your website. It'll have a link to find out what their home is worth. It'll be like, they talked to this random guy called them. I've had this conversation. It was nice and gave me an email. But boom, 5 seconds later, ding on their email. Congratulations, you're now subscribed. They press open and boom, now they really relate to you. Is that cool?
So I'm on my call. Great conversation. I have this dialogue with them, and they say, yeah, I'd love to receive this valuable information.
Sweet. What's your email? I'll send you a confirmation email and let you keep on with your day.
Got it. So type that in, and boom, it's on my...
Done.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, you literally it's book. So you just know there's a link.
Yes.
You just click it. It's a form.
Okay.
You just put the email and how you met them in there. Click submit. It goes straight into the email marketing account we use here at Viral for you. So they're in your database already. So
yes.
You make sure. But the second you click submit, it also kicks out from you a subscription nice to meet you confirmation email.
See, and that's what I don't have now. So I'd have to wait for
so they're waiting, it's like 3, 4, 5 weeks later till they get some random video.
Yeah, so this guy. Okay. So it's instantaneous.
Instant.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah.
So imagine how that's going to connect you after that phone conversation. It's going to connect you with them so they know who you are.
Okay. I like that.
And here's what you're going to find. You ready for this? The subscription confirmation email. So let's say you're online and you put your information into a form.
Okay.
The email that goes out right after that is like the highest opened email in all internet marketing. You will find this subscription confirmation email is the #1 most opened email that you're going to have. Oh. And you're going to have links that drive people back to your website to go register and search for homes and kind of bring them into your world.
That has been huge too, because, and again, I'm not plugging the website I have, but I am seeing a lot of visits.
Well, I would assume you're a Real Geeks customer. Is that right?
I am.
Yeah, that's fine.
Podcast. Yeah. So it marries very well. And then as soon as I sent a video out, bang, like the last listing I took, they did auto valuator. They watched my market update video, auto valuator to find out how much your condo is worth. They said, hey, Ken, let's go. Let's list it. So.
So I don't have maybe your exact email in front of me, but let me kind of show you how this works. Is you would
Okay.
record a video with us, and it would look something like this. You have this nice branded email that would go to your list, right? So they would click it, and they would go back to your blog, or they would watch your video and see all your information. But you can't see it here in the screenshot, but there's call to actions to search for homes and find out what your home is worth and whatnot. And they came back to your website. They started opting in and seeing what you had to offer, and it kind of turned into a lead and kind of turned into a little ding for you to be able to, an opportunity for you, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So one of the things that we should do is if you're speaking to 100, that's incredible, man. Very few people do that. That's pretty remarkable.
There's
No,
people
really.
more than me.
Well, I get it. In the world you run in the little subculture niche you run in, but for real estate agents in general, no. You know, they're waiting for the
acknowledgement and thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, you should be very proud of that. That's a very hard thing to do. I will give you knowledge on that. I'm telling you, call my office. Let's get that form set up. Let's work on your subscription confirmation email and start
I'm gonna write it down, make sure.
after every time you get an email address. Sound good?
Yeah, we'll do that right away.
I'll add one more thing. So we use the email marketing program that we use for you that's included in your fee is called Emma. So you probably heard of Constant Contact or Vertical Response or whatever. Right? We use Emma. Now, one of the features they have is so you have a full Emma account. By the way, I think it costs $159 a month. That's included in your fee.
Okay.
All right. But inside the features, there is an app. So if you go to the App Store and download Metric, see this?
Yes.
Metric. You can see in real time all the opens and clicks and results of all your emails.
Oh, nice.
Got it? So we'll add you in as a user on the account, and when these confirmation emails go out, when new subscribers go in, all this other cool stuff, when an email goes out, you can see how everything's performing in real time.
Oh, good. So
right on your phone.
Right, real time. I don't have to wait for the report to come.
Yeah, the report's nice. It gives people 3 days to click and gives you a call sheet.
Yes.
But you just want to kind of know what's going on right away. I mean, it'll
I
populate right in that app.
Yeah.
And you can download that. It's free, and we'll give you the login to it, and you're all set.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So cool?
Yeah, it's real cool.
Good. So that's what I would do to start building that list more. So your goal was to get from 550 to 1,000. Oh, give me a break. You're going to blow through that.
That was a rather aggressive goal.
Well, that's not even an aggressive goal. I mean, if you're speaking to 150 people a week, okay, now they're not all, a lot of them are cold calls.
Sure.
But it's probably pretty reasonable that you can add 3 people a day to your list.
Well, now that I don't have to think about it so much, and now that there's a really good system, the less I think, if I know I can have the call, and because sometimes I do get contact-itis and I'll move to the next thing, but if I can bookmark it, pop that information in and roll to the next one, and I know something's happening, that'll incentivize me more to add, the people and get to that 1,000. So that's.
Yeah. But if you just, if you're speaking to 30 people a day, I mean, let's just be real. I mean, let's just say 3 people give you their email address, and that's low. But that's 15 people a week. That's 60 a month. That's 720 people a year. So you're guaranteed to do it if you stay focused on it. I would probably get a stack of $1 bills or some quarters every time you get an email, move it across the desk.
Yeah,
to reward yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So set the intention and have a little game around it to some accountability to just get some extra people in the database.
Yeah. So that's how you're going to build your list. Some good tips.
They're awesome tips, and I did now. It's more of a system, and there's less to worry about. So yeah, thanks for that bookmark idea.
Yeah, well, great for it. It's part of the program. So let's move on now to you're building your list. You want to get more business from your database. You want more commissions from your database. You're speaking to a lot of people.
Yes.
That's the key takeaway today from today's interview, everyone. All right. Got to do that. But we're monetizing all those no's by asking for permission. We have a system now to connect with them immediately online with the confirmation email and putting them into your list, right?
Yes.
But now you got to start sending them your touch program. You got to start staying in touch with them more. So you schedule, hopefully, an appointment with us once a month to record 2 quick videos. Is that right?
We do.
Good. Tell me about that process. How can I make it easier? How do we make it easier? What tips can you provide? How do you come up with the topics?
If Olivia can if there's a bat that she can take to just, you know, and all praise to my coach or to Olivia, who keeps me when that phone rings and I don't have the videos ready. I know it just automatically tells me, hey, I gotta come up with something or interview somebody. So it's still a work in progress as far as being consistent on meeting the deadlines to do the videos. So I got to keep it real. It's for the next video, I plan to call in a lender, and
you know what? I think that will really help you.
Yeah. Because like this format works. This interview
it does. The interview format does work. It's the easiest way to get someone comfortable on video. To have someone interview. That's what we do here at Viral. It's really our competitive advantage.
Yes.
Because that can help you get the content, you know.
So would you recommend that we do it this way, or I could just hop in the car and have
I would do it this way. So here's what I'd recommend.
Okay.
I would say, hey lender, hey home builder. Actually, let me give you a list. You want a list of people to interview?
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking the lender and the solar guy, but I'm open for ideas.
Oh, there's a lot. Hang on.
Okay.
List. Here we go. So here's a bunch of businesses that probably benefit directly or very indirectly from a real estate agent. See that?
Yeah, there's some ones that pop out. I mean, not obviously they're bolded, but yeah, the home inspector is a good one too.
Yeah, the settlement service providers are in bold. The non-settlement service providers are not. But any one of these business owners, I mean, anyone that maybe is making money off of deals after it closes or is involved in the process, they would all just like be so happy to get access to a real estate agent's database of buyers and sellers.
Okay.
And homeowners. And you bring a lot of value when you're running a local video blog and you're making videos. I mean, you are a professional sales and marketing person, Ken. I mean, that's what people pay you, right?
Yes.
And to partner with you and to be on your blog and to be a guest and out to your database with a little coupon that you include to them, which is certainly possible we can do.
Okay.
It's pretty valuable.
Yeah, it's super valuable.
Right? So what I would recommend is when you have your time scheduled for us to interview, you just have them sitting next to you on the camera in your office.
Okay, hang on. So
invite them in. So like, you know how you're sitting right there right now?
Yes.
They'd be sitting next to you. You just sit back a little bit.
This is like a closet, but so I'll have them in the conference. So have them in the conference room and then, okay.
Yeah, so as you two just sit next to each other.
Okay.
And, Olivia will be asking you guys questions, just have a conversation, and then just record it.
Oh, she can do, okay, so she can, I thought the first video she helped me out with, it kind of talked me through it. So yeah, this is kind of the same concept then, right?
Same exact concept. I would just invite them into your office and sit right next to you.
Sweet, yeah.
And, it could go a step further where you use Zoom and you can send them a link to go on their webcam, and now you have this whole Google Hangout thing going on.
Yeah.
But, a lot of these business owners don't have the webcam and technology, internet connection to do that. So I just recommend to have them come right into your office.
Okay.
And it creates a good opportunity for referrals because now you can ask them who should we be working with.
That's right. So yeah, that's huge. Then if I have Olivia to help me, then I can definitely get that done.
Yeah, let me give you an example of maybe what a kind of a co-marketing email looks like when you include somebody.
Okay.
Let me share this here. Here we go. So here's one of our clients, Dan Hamilton with Keller Williams out in Greenville, and he interviewed his pest inspector. How can you handle the pests and other problems in your home? And as you can see, just brought them out, and they're in the same video together, just like we spoke about.
Okay.
But he has his normal blog here, but check this out: a coupon for the pest inspector. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, why not? We could totally include that. All right. It adds a lot of value to them. And then, so when someone watches the video, so this goes through in their email, they click it, it goes back to your blog. See this? So you have something that looks like this. And when you scroll down, here's a video, but guess what? Coupon.
Frank, when it's July and the scorpions and the the little creepy crawlers come out in the desert, that coupon is going to be gold for my database.
Yeah, we'll start the scene on video with a scorpion on your head.
Yeah, or a rat or something. Well,
Yeah,
we don't have any. Yeah, I don't like rats. So.
But that's how you can include other businesses. You said that's something you're looking to do.
Yeah.
Just invite them in one of your videos, and now it's kind of their job to answer the most commonly asked question they get from customers.
Okay.
That's the way that I would go about it.
Oh, that means I don't have to reinvent the wheel, and sometimes I overthink stuff, and I gotta agree to it.
Well, it's nice because I didn't have to come with anything prepared today. I just had to come with good questions.
Yeah. This is
right.
I didn't know it was a coaching call.
Yeah, it lowers the burden of what I have to come up with topics for.
Yeah, this is easy. Yeah.
So it is easier. So if you become a good interviewer, you can easily create like a couple-minute video with any one of those businesses I showed earlier, and you could have them on your show. More or less.
I got to get that shirt too, though.
My shirt?
Yeah.
My dad's shirt.
Well,
yeah. What you find, and again, it all depends upon your audience, but it's very interesting. I'll share this. Like, if you watch videos of Frank, like I'll be in a suit and I'll have a suit and I'll have this very clean office. But next thing you know, like I start doing it from home, and now I'm in like my plaid shirt, and my kid's desk is behind me, and I start putting emojis and everything, and I usually find that just being very personal.
Yes.
That's really the key. And again, it doesn't have to do with what you wear. It's more of a feeling.
Got it.
It's the feeling of authenticity and connection.
Well, it's like
it's not what you're wearing.
Yeah, right behind me. I said, do all of these have to be perfect on my videos?
No, gosh.
There's even some words spelled wrong on the back. Some of these
great
words spelled wrong. So.
Yeah. See, I could look. I mean, come on, think about it. Like you're on Facebook.
Yes.
That
was hard for me.
These types of videos where people are talking like this get tons and tons of views, and it's done, right? Yeah. Versus, here's this professionally produced, over the top, overly edited video. It doesn't connect. And the way that you connect with people is not necessarily what you're wearing or what your background is. All that's completely irrelevant.
Yes.
It's you feeling authentic.
And
so whatever the environment has to be, or whatever you have to wear to make that happen, do it.
Got it. And I am feeling more and more comfort with every video that I put out. It's always like, okay, I learn a little bit from this, and I move to the next one. So it makes a lot of sense.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So 2 videos a month. We're going to send them out to your database, and
yes.
maybe you should look into maybe interviewing people. I think you would enjoy that.
I am going to, yeah. So this is going to be a good month there's going to be a lot of value adds for my database with a lender, solar guy, and some other people. So.
When it comes to topics, usually what we recommend is, listen to what questions people are asking you, like on the phone.
Okay.
What questions are people asking, and you would answer those in your videos. Like, hey, I was on the phone with here's a good topic. Here's an example. So, hey, I was out with a buyer the other day. We're putting an offer in a house, and buyer asked me, it's kind of a competitive neighborhood. And buyer asked me, should I include a personal letter with my offer? Well, stay tuned and find out.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
See? So you want to kind of find situations where people are asking you questions where it's like, what, there's kind of a story here, and someone was asking a question. This is something maybe I can answer in my content. Right? But to make your life a little bit easier, we do some research. We have this list of 24 real estate and video topics that work really well.
I look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, these are just really good topics that you can use. They're up on our website that we did a little bit of homework on. And it's basically what people are typing into YouTube. We did some homework on what is a buyer or seller or someone kind of close to wanting to make a decision in real estate, typing it on YouTube or typing online. And these are the keyword phrases. So you have that. Ask a
you mentioned something like that. If you can go to YouTube, and if somebody's thinking there's gonna be a video on it. And again, to beat the dead horse is you don't have to reinvent stuff. My last market update video I borrowed from one of your other clients. So.
Yeah, like there's one of the ways you can find out some good topics is I'll pull up YouTube really quick. Yeah, so we have topics from our client. I mean, dude, you just got to get on a call with us and come up with some general question you're going to answer. So Q&A is a good way to go.
Okay.
It's usually hard to give somebody a topic like, hey, here's this topic of, 5 things you have to share. Well, that's a lot. Well,
Yeah.
all right, just answer, what are the pros and cons of running a buyer offer letter? Oh, okay, I can answer that. That's easier, right?
Yeah.
Where it's a question, and especially where we do an interview like this, that's kind of comfortable over a webcam without like all this video production around you that's like freaking you out, right? Yeah. You can't make it any easier to get started on video that way. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'll show everyone one thing really here. I'm gonna pull my YouTube. Here's my YouTube. Let's say you want to have a topic. What's a topic that you think you want to talk about with your database, Ken? Give me something that comes to mind. Anything?
There are, there's so many good topics. So we are going to talk about, the interest rates, and I had a tough solar deal a couple of deals ago, and people ask me all the time, hey, is solar really worth it? Is it? What's it like to have it? What's the return on it? So that's one that I thought about putting together with a solar guy that I have.
Yeah. So you take this topic, you take this phrase, like I typed it, is solar worth it?
Okay.
This is what people are searching for. Is solar worth it 5 years after installing? Is solar worth it 2018? Is solar worth it in California? These are great questions, right?
Yeah.
See, these suggestions that YouTube pops up is a really great place to start to get some good ideas for your content. Let's type in like home loan.
Yeah, interest rates have come down, so people are...
Yeah, home loan interest rates, home loans explained, stuff like that. So we went through, and that's where those 24 topics come through of maybe what you want to share with your database on those topics.
There's tons of things I could think about. It's just taking the action, which...
Well, it's hard. I mean, you want to sell 60 homes. You have to manage all those transactions. You have to make sure you talk to 30 people every single day. And the nature of the business that you're in now is very like logical, left side of the brain, numbers, dials, contacts, like got to keep moving, right?
True.
Whereas what I'm asking you to do is to step back, get creative, clear your mind, like make a video. And they're like a natural... There's like 2 different sides of the brain modes you have to be in, right?
It's true. And when that blue light comes on to tell you that the camera is on, then, it feels more, it's that comfort. It's just getting that blue light to come on to shoot the video. Mm-hmm. And then it all works out in the end, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself every single time. It's just, I got to get ready and fire, and then you guys can fix all that other stuff.
Well, we can. Let me show the audience here just a quick example of, if I fixed your lighting a bit.
Yeah, my head's probably real shiny right now because it's lighting.
But if you have a good webcam, like this is kind of what you can look like and sound like if you just edit it up nicely after it's sent in after doing an interview. Let me just play it really quick. Here we go.
Hello, it's Greg Sisson here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina with the Hoffman Group. Thanks for joining me for my video blog. Today I'm going to share with you the first quarter report card for the Grand Strand. Stay tuned. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and we want to talk this morning about our local market stats. I'm comparing first quarter 2015 with first quarter 2016. This is critical that we can see exactly where our...
Kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I actually was able to listen to him speak.
Great. Yeah, Greg's a great guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's been a client for a long time of ours. So, great. That's how you shoot your videos. Now, you get this list after the videos go out. So they get emailed out to your list. They're put on social media. Mm-hmm. One little tip I want to provide you, I would say, is don't discount direct mail to stay in touch with your list.
And I don't have, in full disclosure right now, I'm looking at things to send, and
Good. Let me show you.
I don't have anything right now.
Well, I got something for you. So included in the program, we put your videos in a postcard. So you could take one of your 2 videos a month, put it on the front of the postcard, and this is the back, and this goes out to your database. So your database gets hit digitally, and also a little postcard once a month for your touch program.
So I can have my assistant just kind of create this thing for me, or
no? We create it for you. Just let Olivia know. Say, hey, Olivia, would you make me a postcard artwork for my database this month?
Okay.
And she'll take one of your videos and put this whole thing together, and then you'll have a PDF.
Nice.
So what you do is you take your mailing list of your database, you take the PDF, and you give it to a mail house.
Yep, I have
and they'll get it out. And we'll create the artwork at no extra charge. It's included in your fee.
That's huge, and that's one thing I'm missing right now is the mail piece. So
yeah, just a little bit. You can't do it any cheaper than this. It's a great place to start.
Do you recommend the jumbo post? Am I overthinking?
Nope, just 4x6.
Okay.
4x6 is all you need. You don't need to go jumbo.
Okay.
Yep. There you go, buddy.
Thanks, Frank.
So, boom, we have this touch program. We're talking to 30 people a day. We're asking them to stay in touch with your video blog. We're putting them in your database. You have a confirmation email going out. You're interviewing some people to make your life easier, maybe including some coupons to hook them up. Quid pro quo, they hook you up with some referrals.
And now I have a mailing system. So
now you got a little bit of direct mail going out to your database with your helpful educational videos that positions you very uniquely as opposed to some of the canned crap that everyone else sends out.
Yeah.
Like set your clocks back. Thank you. Trash.
Pecan pie recipes. Nah, I'm good. I'm okay with it.
But ultimately, you kind of looking, you at this point you can wait, for the ship to come in and for someone to call you. But we all know that you need to be reaching out.
It happens. I'm getting those calls, and those are nice. Those come list me calls.
So people do call you as a real estate agent?
I wish I could just sit here and wait and move quarters from one side to another, and then the deals come. But
people are watching your material, and they're taking action to communicate with you.
I get stuff on Instagram and people I haven't talked to in a while, or Facebook messages, and they say, "Hey, man, I know it's been 15 years, or well, shoot, I've been out of high school, a long time, but man, I remember in high school, now thanks for sending all this info. I'm thinking about moving to Vegas or thinking about investing in Vegas." So it's really, out of sight, out of mind sometimes. And I did early in the career, through the middle point, through the ups and downs, I forgot to go to the well with the database. And now, people are engaging. So I do get those calls or texts or emails. If anything, it's a well wish. Hey, man, keep doing it. So I know they're thinking about me.
Cool.
Yeah.
So kind of the end of the process is, we are able to track through the email marketing. We can actually track who's clicking on the links. We can actually track who's watching the videos. And if you want that in real time, go download that app I showed you earlier, Metric, off of the App Store.
Emma, right?
Yeah, Emma's the email marketing program, but the app is called Metric. So let's go to the App Store, type in Metric, Emma. It'll pop up.
Metric, just like it's spelled, right?
Yep, Metric, and it's through Emma. So Emma HQ and Metric. And download that app on your phone, and it asks Olivia for your login, and you'll be able to see all the performance of all your email messages in real time.
Will do.
Right. But a couple days afterwards, we format a nice little call sheet and say, hey, here's all the people that watched the video. So Ken, I have a topic for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here's your next video topic. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
3 things you must absolutely know before you sell your Las Vegas home this spring. 3 things you must absolutely know before you sell your Las Vegas home this spring.
Okay.
How does that sound? Now come up with any 3 things. I don't care.
Yeah.
But that topic, would you like to know everybody in your database that took time out of there to click and watch that?
They're going to want to know because the market it's making it.
Sure. No, it is.
Yeah.
No, seriously. So you probably have a good topic. You probably have 3 things to share that can really help people.
Yes.
But wouldn't you let them know who clicks a link about selling their home this spring in your database? Say yes.
Oh, heck yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Of course you do.
Yeah, dude.
So would you rather call that list, or would you rather cold call and circle prospect?
If given the choice, I'm taking the path of least resistance, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ken, you're going to do very well in life.
Get yelled at 10 times, 20 times a day. I'm desensitized, but yeah, I like the warmer call. So
correct.
Yeah.
Call them, or just even fire off an email if you don't have the number with them. Just saying, hey, it's Ken. I see you subscribe to my helpful videos I send out. Not that I see you click. That's weird.
Okay.
But I see you subscribe, and just want to know if you have any questions for me. As a public service, I like to reach out and answer any questions about what's going on in the market. We are cooling off. If you're thinking of selling, I can give you some insight to get the highest price.
Got it.
Boom.
That's done. Yeah, that's a great topic.
Yeah, you'll find your contact rate hits better, and they're going to treat you with a little more respect because they've seen you.
Yes.
When they were recently engaged with your newsletter.
I'm going to get with Olivia on that one. Yeah, we'll get that done.
Good, man.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to do. What tips? We got 1 minute left. What do you, how would you sum up your experience with viral marketing?
You know, it hasn't, it's been eye-opening. You know, there's been a lot of, it's been eye-opening to really just get back in touch with my database. There have been some challenges, and again, they've all been self-imposed with not, I've missed.
Well, just getting comfortable with the program.
I mean, it's
kind of a personal development program in disguise, what we're running here.
Take all the video out of it, but it's getting out of my box. You know, I'm always, and I felt safe making my 30 calls and calling a past client every now and then and giving them some tips over the phone or giving some value. But now overlaying, like you said, sorry about that. It's not replacing, it's enhancing what I'm doing now. So it's just sky's the limit. You know, I think if once I get more consistent, meet my timelines, get the videos in, and again, just don't overthink it. Just fire, you know. I'm making these videos, every video is getting a lot more comfortable, so.
Good. Ken, thank you for being a client, and thank you for the interview today.
Well, thanks for the free coaching call. I didn't know that, you know, I thought it was just.
Yeah, well, dude, when I hear someone's making 30 contacts a day, I'm like, that's a good salesperson us marketing people want to partner with, and I could do something with that.
Yeah, I thought I was going to talk about my.
That's what I'll show you.
Yeah, thanks for all the gold. I mean, it's been an awesome experience this far, so.
So for any of you watching this, if you want a copy of the video marketing plan that Ken's following, you just go to getviral.com. And you can download the video marketing plan right on the homepage of the website. This is literally what we talked about today, to reconnect with your database, build a database prospects, use video to stay in touch, call the people that watch it. We went through these topics today. Maybe not so much on the reconnect, but definitely 2, 3, and 4. So it's all here in this report, all right? And if you're interested in working with us, you can go here and request a strategy call to talk about what it would look like to work together. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee that you'll get some engagement in 30 days and you'll be comfortable on video. I'll also give you all your money back. How does that sound? And then if you're a client, you know I'm here. Frank at getviral, GETVYRAL.com, and I answer every single email. So Ken, email me anytime with questions, buddy.
Thanks, Frank. I appreciate it. That was
all right,
good.
guys.
Nice
See you later.
shirt, man.